You want to know what will happen on Sunday though, right? Jamie Hayter's going to wake up the AEW interim women's champion.
You can hold out the hope. It's okay.
I believe.
It's okay to believe. I'm not gonna try and stop you from believing. But no.
Go burn some couches or something. But we did get to see her tonight. Hey, here's something that could point to a positive for me on that aspect. Jamie Hayter wasn't the one who had the match tonight. It was Toni Storm, and Toni Storm got the win over Anna Jay. So I mean, obvious with a really ugly, and you even talked about it. Quit using the Texas cloverleaf, please.
Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it, Tony. I like the what is it? I like her pile driver.
The Storm Zero.
Storm Zero. I mean, I don't love it, but I like it. Stick with the Storm Zero, please.
Or even go back to the big pendulum
Texas
DDT.
Cloverleaf is not my jam.
Like, I'll take the big pendulum DDT where somebody spikes her head real nice. It can look decent at least.
Yeah. Yeah, I prefer the pile driver most, but either way, this match, I didn't really even have notes on it, other than
Totally wins with the Texas Cloverleaf.
Other than I like that their outfits. No, so my one note for this match was that I like that their outfits were pretty much the same thing, but black and red.
Which would have been really troublesome if Toni decided to wear red gear tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot she has red gear too. She probably wore, like how basketball or sports teams do the home and away gear. She probably just wore her I don't know if it'll be her home or away. It's probably all her away gear. She wore her away gear today.
I like her black and white gear. And wasn't that full pants?
Yeah, I think that was her alternate. I don't know which one for the 2023 season. Let's find out.
But after the match,
the 2023 season that she'll probably start out as women's champion still.
No, Jamie Hayter, who came out at the end of the match, but she only really got on the ring apron. They had stare down, so no real getting physical tonight, which means Toni Storm has the last high note going into the pay-per-view. Come on, Jamie.
Put on a good match. At least. That's what I want.
Defeat Toni Storm. But going from Britt, because she wasn't alone coming out to the ring. Jamie. Going to Britt's little time. I thought they were going to have something, those two face to face or something again, but Britt had a little backstage segment where she talked about paving the way for all the women in AEW. She became undeniable so much that the fans always say with her,
D.
Yeah. Bear with us, it's backwards. She respects Saraya for what she did, but the business and all this time has moved on. Talk about how Britt, carried through the pandemic, wrestling at Daily Place. She is the pulse of AEW.
Yeah, she's the heart, soul, and pulse.
This is her house.
She's all that stuff. This is her house. This was, usually Britt just comes out and talks shit. She does like politician promos where she's just like, my opponent sucks.
This one,
but this time it was like, I have feelings.
Felt more
I was
personal.
like, oh, yeah. I was like, oh, Britt, you have feelings. you can be personal. You don't just talk mad shit. I mean, I like that she talks mad shit, but she can be personal too.
That's why when they did have that face to face in the ring, and they talk about Britt being speechless, it was a big deal. But also, I felt at least a little bit confident going into it, because usually whenever she does have those face to faces, like when she had one with Ruby, they're usually at least good, if not great.
Yeah.
Congrats on the women's
Let's just
division
get that
having more
match.
than one talker.
Right. Yeah, because they got Vicky Guerrero.
Because I mean, we've seen Jade talking like backstage segments and stuff, but we haven't, she's never had the real big like back and forth chances.
Yeah. Yeah, she's never had any of those. It'll come soon.
Talk about her in a moment real quick, wrap up with the whole Britt and Saraya aspect.
Yeah.
Because Saraya had one with Renee, but hers was basically, she's lucky to get back in the ring, and she came to AEW. She chose to, because she wants to beat the best. So again, good job of sliding and building up your opponent.
Yeah. But yeah, she didn't. I felt like she didn't really say much. This was just that standard baby face. This is our last promo, so I'm just gonna tell you that I'm tired of this and I want to fight you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she was just, I'm tired of the back and forth. I'm tired of the back and forth.
She just wants to beat the best, which, means she's calling Britt the best.
Even though she's not the interim women's world champion like Toni Storm.
Worst champion on the roster.
Hey.
Who would you say is that?
Hey.
Because I mean, not a big Wardlow fan, but at least he gets a bigger reaction.
Hey. Okay. Hey. That's besides the point and all that, but hey. Because don't say that about Toni Storm.
I mean, either of the TBS champions, either, the one who claims it or the one who actually holds the championship, Nyla Rose, either one of those is a better champion.
It took me a second. Like, either TBS champ. Oh.
One who claims it, and then you have the one who actually has the championship.
Yeah.
Nyla Rose.
She's had the belt for a while, so she's probably like pretty soon, by like borrowing rules, it's going to be hers.
I mean, at least Jade's trying to get it back. It's not like she's ignoring it.
Yeah.
All they really had tonight was that video package, which really emphasized that Nyla's the first person to actually get under Jade's skin.
Yeah, their video package was mostly just a recap, but yes, that's the one thing that they wanted to make a point on, is that Nyla is in Jade's head.
And I am so thankful they're letting Nyla be Nyla now.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole just growling thing. Come on. Nyla can talk, y'all. Let Nyla talk. And I'm happy they're letting Nyla talk.
Because, unfortunately, most of Jade's little feuds, the talking parts have not been great.
No. Yeah, they're awkward.
I mean, at least when it was Athena, there was the aspect of, like, there's a little bit of realism because of how, I guess, catty you would say it got. Because they just all started, like, screaming over top of each other at each other. So, I mean, there's a realistic aspect to it.
Yeah, I like that one. And that that one was great. So Athena wouldn't sit down
It's
because
just,
her and Jade were the same height when she's not sitting in the chair.
I mean, in terms of like quality promos and stuff, I'm like, yeah, it's been lacking. So at least this gives it a little bit of something that it's desperately needed, like a real story for her that was actually solid.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. At first, I I groaned when I saw the title being taken. I was like, "Here we go! Somebody's taking the belts, and then she's gonna get it back in 30 seconds." But no, no, they're actually making a story out of this one.
Because when that
Good
first
on you this
happened,
time.
I told you like it better not be like when the Undisputed Elite took the titles, put duct tape on them, and put their names on it. But then the next week, the titles were back where they belonged. Like,
Yep.
make it last, please. Do something with it.
Yeah, yeah, do something with the storyline. Otherwise, just don't take the titles at all. But this is cool. I like this. We've got a nice match with actual build up for Jade for once for full gear. Yeah.